Hey everybody, it's day 11. So I have been out doing a little bit of shopping and picking up a few things that I want to share with you. And I also wanted to share with you some of the things that I have been drinking along the way besides my green juices. And I just wanted to tell you that sometimes going into a grocery store when you're doing this, you know what, actually being in the store wasn't that difficult. It was coming home and thinking about preparing and planning and cooking and, talking with my daughter about, wow, how am I going to do this? And what am I? I'm not really gluten-free and I'm not really, well, I'm going to be sugar-free, but not totally because I'm going to be having honey or something every once in a while and things that I bake. What I am. I'm not a vegan. I'm not this. And I don't know what I am. And I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm going to be definitely a moderate conscientious eater. And I think that that would probably be the best thing that I could say that I am. So I wanted to share with you some of the teas, and this one was a lot of fun, purely peppermint. And you know what? I have to give a shout out because everybody knows I'm a tea blogger, but I have to give a shout out to Yogi because I can't show you because they're wrapped in, but all of the little tags on their teas have quotes on them, and I love it. Very encouraging, inspirational. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed reading them. I wish more people would do that. And the other tea that I had tried, I also had a licorice peppermint that I liked as well from Tea Pigs, but don't have the container for that. This one was a surprise for me. Dandelion tea. I thought I wasn't going to like it. I really, really enjoyed it. It's kind of like a bit woodsy, or nutty in flavor, but I really loved it. And what I loved it more is that it's doing great things for my liver while I'm drinking it. Adding hot teas to the juicing was really encouraging. It was nice. It was uplifting. And I wasn't real sure how I was going to do it. And I usually have about 2 or 3 cups a day, depending on the day. And I can do it at work as well. And it was relaxing and enjoyable. Something else I found along the way, I'm going to say it's Suja. And this is an organic green drink. They have other ones as well. Contains no sugar. The one thing I liked about this is it has the spirulina and the chlorella that we need in our diet. It also has a whole bunch of other things, if you can see. So sometimes, my life is very busy and very fast-paced, and sometimes I have to grab things and go. And it was nice to have this available to me if I wasn't able to juice that day or to get, the juices done for work or whatever, so I could grab these and take them along the way. And I reused the bottles for my juice, so that was good as well. So moving forward on day 11, and I can think about eating again, and I told you I was going to start off with bone broth and chicken broth, maybe some miso soup as well. And I've got a few recipes going that I'm considering making and being very cautious, because just like going into this, just coming out of it is the same way. You have to be very cautious and you have to be careful what you're doing. You have to take care of you. You have to know you. You have to be able to read yourself, especially if you're going to bring back into your diet some of the things that your body may not be real happy with. And some of those things might be dairy, they might be wheat, they may be, I don't know, legumes, whatever it is. Don't jump right back into this. I had a friend once, I told you before that we did 3 days of fasting, and we went out to eat, and he ordered this huge steak. It was a prime rib, and it was just covered the whole plate, and he ate it like there was no tomorrow, of course. And he was probably sick for a week after that because his body was not ready to process and digest that kind of a food product at that time. So you have to be careful and you have to know what you're doing. And when you reintroduce foods back into your diet, do it one at a time, especially those things that are, sensitive or can cause allergies, So for me, I love eggs. And prior to this, I had no problem with eggs. But how do I know? There was so much guck in my body. So now, as I eat an egg, when I get to that point, my body will actually be processing the egg, and I'm going to know, for real or for not, if that egg is good for my digestive system or not. And when you do eggs, please just don't buy white eggs that are 88 cents a dozen at the local store, all right? Make sure you get yourself the good eggs. You know, where I live, there's eggs that I can buy from farmers and things like that. But if you don't have that, try to buy the best eggs that you can, you know, from, you know, grain-fed and healthy chickens. Do the best you can to get the best for you inside of here, okay? And do that for probably, you know, 2, 3, 4 days, only eggs. Don't introduce wheat, don't introduce like beans or anything else into your system until you're done with the eggs, and see how your body, you know, reacts to that. And you're gonna know how your body reacts to it, if it's going to be something that, you know, your body likes, your body doesn't. So take it easy, take your time. We got all the time in the world. Just like you came into a fast, you're gonna go out of it the same way. Just take it easy and slow. So one of the things, like besides the bone broth, the miso, and the chicken soup, I picked up applesauce. I loved this before because it doesn't have any sugar in it, even though it does, of course, contain apples. And, you know, the sweetening from the apples, we'll see what happens, but I'm going to check it out. I've always enjoyed it, and it also has cinnamon in it. So we'll see how that goes. And like I said, I went out shopping with my daughter, and we looked at all these kind of things. And so I want to try different things. I'm not a big dairy person. I do like cheese. I don't really drink milk that much, and if I do, it's an almond milk. And I wanted to try this. This is, I always say it's fake cheese. It's really not cheese. It's not even a cheese product. It has no dairy in it. And so they had a sample today, and I thought, I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to check it out and see what it's like. I might like it, I might not. It may be part of my diet, it might not. You know, we're just going to wait and see. And again, like I said, my life is fast-paced. Sometimes I'm running in and out of here. Sometimes my days I don't have time to breathe. So I picked this up. I'm not big on, you know, these kind of like, you know, I call these fast foods. But this one looked interesting. It's a clear noodle, gluten-free soup, garlic vegetable, all organic ingredients, a lot of spices. I thought I'd give it a try. We'll see what happens. And other than that, I'm going to be keeping track of everything that I'm eating and keeping on course with the program that Jorge has shared with me. And it's kind of exciting. It's a little bit different than, you know, anything that I've ever done. And I'm trying to be like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. You can do this. And I know I can, and I know I'm probably going to mess up here and there, because you know what, that's how we learn. And it's new to me. And some days I'm probably going to be high on things and low on things until I figure it out. And I'll be sharing that with you as we go. I won't be doing everyday videos after the 15 days, but I will be doing them and letting you know how I'm progressing. And if you want to check me out on mytvault.com, I have a weekly newsletter, and it's going to start including all the things that I'm learning and finding out about toxicity and getting it out of our bodies, away from our bodies. That includes what we put in our hair and our skin, and what we breathe, and our water. And it can be overwhelming, but it's all done in baby steps. You take a step here, and a step there, and a step there. You find out what works for you, because I'm big on DNA. It doesn't matter. My daughter's DNA, we were just talking about it, isn't the same as mine. So what she's going to eat is probably going to be different than mine. And we're just going to go on and move and go, and that's about it. So it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's kind of cold still, but you can see my water bottle, my water stuff in the back. And other than that, I can't think of anything else that I want to share. I'm excited to be on day 11. I work the long weekend, so I have 3 12-hour days I'm headed towards. And then Monday, one more day, and that's it. So everybody, you guys have a great day. Get outside, enjoy the sunshine. It's so important to get that vitamin D from the sunshine and get it into your system. I just read an article about that, and I'll share more about that as we come. But it has a lot to do with your organs and your eyes and everything, and probably your energy, because you just feel so energized and good when you get out in the sun. So get outside and go have some fun. And that's about it. I will talk to everybody tomorrow. All right? Bye.